Oh, hello. Thought I would go on live today. Vertical live stream. Been doing a lot of, after all these, this huge collection purge. I was able to start cleaning up a little bit. So I thought, cleaning up a lot actually. And so I had some stuff that I need to open. I thought maybe I'll just do it on a live stream. So if you are wanting to come on, you are welcome to have a chat. That's what I'm going to do today. Just open up cars to put away for showcases later. Whatever. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I've got hey here. Aaron Scott says that green Porsche isn't a chase, just made less than others. Just my opinion. Well, that's a fine opinion, but it's a fact. It's a chase. Hot Wheels calls it a chase, whether you like it as a chase or not. I mean, it's just, and whether you think it's, the concept of chase is being abused, your opinion on whether you like it, that's fine. But the fact is a fact. Hot Wheels is a Hot Wheels. If they call it a chase, I guess it's a chase, right? I mean, whether you think they should have called it a chase can be your opinion, but anyway. I see people making comments about that, and I get it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But it's a chase. That's what Hot Wheels calls it, and they did it by doing the 6 car and not putting it in every case like everything else. So, I mean, is it a big dramatic chase? Sure, I get it, but who cares? I mean, I do. I just shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Who cares? But all right. Anyway, well, they didn't label it a chase. It just, if you opened up a case, you realize that green Porsche was not in there. There's another one too. We'll open it too. This guy is also considered a chase by Hot Wheels. So we'll open those up and I'm hoping that I can just I haven't caught up with everyone, and I haven't done a chase. Now Aaron, you got my mind on chases. I haven't done a live stream in a long time either, so thought this would be fine. So I've got Hot Wagons, which has been out for a long time, I think since the end of last year. I've got the Hot Wheels J imports. I have the Porsche set, and I have what was this one called? Let's see here. I'm looking over here. That might be it. Oh, Vintage Racing, right? I just showed that too. So Hot Wheels Hunting, no shorts left. YouTube is playing around with the vertical versus horizontal. I'll always film my showcases vertically. Obviously, all the shorts and TikToks and reels and stuff are shot horizontally. And I thought for this live stream, I'd shoot it not horizontally, vertically. I will shoot all my videos vertically. Horizontally, golly, I'm a little tired. Vertically for all the shorts, but for the live, sometimes I'll do it like this, because in this little studio, I don't have a lot of space one way or the other. It's actually kind of easier for me to do it this way. So, and I like it, and you guys, I think most people, I don't know, you could tell me if I'm wrong, but I think a lot of people watch all this stuff on their phones. So let's start with the Hot Wagons. I've already showcased these. I just want to open them. There's 5 on here. Silver Series, metal chassis if they've got it, and then these plastic wheels. Aaron likes vertical. Artwork's cool too, so we're just gonna. What I'm doing, when I did the full purge. I'm saving all these, as I always do. I'm saving the card backs, and now on Whatnot, if you want to go, you can actually get these actual card backs. I'll sign them and send them to you. You can get them on the Whatnot when I do the shows there, which some people might think is kind of goofy, but where's more of the wagons? I honestly don't know. After I did the purge, I'm not a completist anymore, and I just can't be. But anything that's released during the year, I'll open and save, and then we'll showcase, because some of these might be considered for the Lamley Awards, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to keep them in my collection or not. These are castings I like the Volvo. But you know, after I do, then I'll just do like a purge of all the new models that I added, and then those that I'm not going to keep, I'll do like I'll purge them out and figure out what to do. So Aaron likes the Whatnot streams. I'm glad. I like doing them. They're fun, and I'm going to be doing a ton more. I have one scheduled for next week. Here's the Audi. This one I'll probably keep. RS6 Avant. I love this casting. I've got a ton more because I got so much in my collection. We haven't even started in the storage room. And the storage unit is loaded with stuff, and I need to make space. This is cool. I love the wheels on this one. How do these show up? When I put these on with YouTube's camera on the way they use them on the phone, I want to make sure. I don't know if I can do full close-ups, like that's blurs, right? But I think that's pretty nice. That one I feel like I will probably keep. There we go. Metal base? Yes. Yeah, that's a metal chassis. It's heavy. It's heavy, and the wheels are great. I like Real Riders, but I don't mind plastic wheels on these cars at all. All right, Custom 66 GTO. Craig is here, Triple Z89. Obviously, we've chatted with Aaron. Metal chassis on this one, too. I have not kept up on everything. I know there's a Forza set out. This is nice. This is a great casting. The RLC of this, the copper-colored one, is one of the best RLCs ever done. You have the whole set except the exclusive. What's the exclusive? SoCal cars. Exclusive for the wagon set or for the like the Forza set? '64 Chevy Nova wagon. This one also has a metal chassis. All of these have a metal chassis. I think every single one of them. Put these card backs here if you guys want them. It has 5 times more wagons. Reno. James is here. Which set? SoCal cars here. I have the whole set, like this set of these. I like the wheels on this one. These are very Fuchs-like. Again, I'll put these into the... I have cases for them. I'll store them loose all year, and then when we do the Lamley Awards, we'll pull out those models that we think deserve being voted on. Here's the Datsun Bluebird wagon, the 510. I like the deco on this one. I like the wheels. Metal chassis, too. Actually, is that... No, yeah, that's metal. You think them? Yeah, I could see them doing wagons every year with this silver. I mean, I do it in car culture again too, right? This one's clean. Are these? If I'm holding it right here, guys, tell me, is this in focus? If I hold it like this, it just doesn't see. This camera. If I could do this, maybe there's a way to change the settings later, but. Calvin says this was tough to find. You know, sorry, someone was calling me. I saw this set in stores a few times, and I don't think there was any that was... I think I saw all of them. I never bought it outside of this set, but anyway, so here's the 5. I got distracted because someone sent me a text. Yeah, it'll focus on the cards, but I think even if I remove the cards... See, it still gets a little blurry. There's kind of a distance. You know, these live streams are set. I think the cameras are kind of set for, you know, people live streaming looking into the camera, not for these small objects, right? So it is one thing. All right, let's move these over here. Like I said, these will go into my temporary storage. Let's do, let's see here. We can do Porsche. I already opened, let's see, where is it? Can I tap on the screen to focus? I don't think so. No. I'll work on it if I do more live streams, but you know, at this point you can see it pretty clearly, right? So this one I already opened a while ago. I don't know what for. I think I opened it on the stream that, or on the video that I did when I showcased these. This is the 944. This is a great casting. This one seems to hang, I think, because they put more of them in the cases, but I think it's a decent casting. So I really do like that one. And then here, I'll show you guys. Best version of the 944 is that one. Toy Fair. I don't know if that one has a metal base. I don't think. Well, the 944 was in this one. Yeah, no, is that? This one is plastic, actually, even though it does have a metal chassis from Car Culture. But that one is plastic. All right, next one. Porsche 935. Surprised this one hangs as much as it does, but I think again, it's the same kind of thing. It's like that they put 3 per case, which was kind of interesting. Maybe the colors on this are a little too retro toy-like. But still nice. But I think it does actually kind of looks a little too vintage to me, actually. And I like some vintage stuff, but Porsche 356 speeder. This one may be the cleanest of the whole bunch. The art on these are great. I think it's 8380 who did the art. You can follow 8380 on Instagram. So you guys who are watching this live stream here on YouTube, do you watch the Whatnot streams on Whatnot when I do them, or do you watch them here? Because I don't know how they come across on YouTube. There's like, I don't know if you get to see all the chat or people bidding, or it's just a live stream. I've never watched them, but it's cool that I can simulcast. But if you ever want to bid, you have to be on the Whatnot app. And I've had a lot of fun doing those. '71 Porsche 911. I think, is that the same casting as the vintage racing one? Yep. Except this one's got the metal chassis and this one has the plastic chassis, which is interesting. I wonder if it's different. Made in Thailand. Yeah, Thailand too. It's interesting that they did that. Hot Wheels Hunting says you get to see the bids. That's cool because yeah, if you're not interested in bidding, you just want to watch it. I'm glad they do that, or else a lot of that stuff would not make any sense, right? If you didn't get to see them. And I don't know if they save with the bids on them. I honestly haven't watched them. I keep them up in case anyone wants to watch them on YouTube, but that one's nice. The wheels are really great on this one. That might be the 944 and the orange, I think, are my favorites of the sets. My personal favorites. Let's see what else we got here. Porsche. That's GT4. We've got 6 cars in here, right? So which one? Oh, here. 78 or 718 Cayman GT4. Got that one. I just put it on the wall, so I can't take it, but this one's in Boulevard 2 in blue. And metal chassis, I think. I don't think it has a plastic chassis because it's been in premium. All right. Wheels are too small for this one. Right? At least in the front. I don't know if you can see that well, but something's slightly off with this casting. I think there's some nice details here, but there's just some stuff that just seems slightly off. It's okay. But I like it better in premium. I'm looking at the blue one from Boulevard, and I don't know, the wheels seem to fit better there. I don't know why. All right. Should we open the chase? I'm trying to stay at whatever this question is. From XMe. Allie, I would love to see if Mattel got... yeah, there's been a lot of talk about that, but I asked, and there's no... I wouldn't count on it happening. All right, 914-6. It is the chase. I know there's a lot of opinions. People are like, you can say you don't like this as a chase, but Hot Wheels considers it a chase. They packaged it as a chase. Didn't mention anything, but I think we'll start to learn that, and I think this is how it works, that if one of these silver series premiums if there's a 6th car, it's the chase. Just like this one, the 67 Camaro is the 6th car. Like the other sets, like the Wagons we did, there's only 5 there. So if there's a 6th car, it's a chase. I think with Silver Series, that's how it works. Just like in Car Culture, if there's a 0, it's a chase. And in Basic, if it's got the symbol, if it's a regular treasure hunt, and if it has the TH on it, it's a super treasure hunt. So it's just something they're doing. Some people like it, some people don't. But it is how they're doing it. So the 6th car, if the series has a 6th car, that 6th car is a chase and will not be put in every case. And of course we're going to open this. I might even put it in the Lamley Awards just because of the amounts of discussion it's had. There's the card. Who knows? I'll mix that one in. You could buy that on Whatnot and get it autographed. There is the model. Plastic chassis or metal? I think it's metal. Maybe it's plastic. I don't know. It's not a bad casting. There's better. And it's not a bad version either. It's pretty clean. Philip's asking about Auto World. I would maybe go, you might want to find a US seller for those, but I don't know what Canadian sellers have Auto World, but they're worth collecting, I'll tell you that. They're pretty awesome. Okay, there is the chase open. We've done it. We've done it. I debated whether I should open it or not, but I think for my showcases, especially year end, we'll do it. All right, we'll move the Porsches over here. Got the Wagons to the side for those that missed that. There's those. All right, what's next? Should we do Hot Wheels Japanese imports, J imports? The art on this one is just beautiful. All right, I can put these over. What else? So you guys can ask me some questions. Maybe I won't open these yet because I'm here. I'm here to hang for a minute. That's not gonna stay. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the 5th? There's the 5th right here. Vintage Racing Club 2 is only 5 cars. So, yeah, so if that's the case, and I don't remember, Corey, then that means there's no chase in that second set. Mini Racers, am I getting excited for Nationals? Yeah, I am. What, week away? Week and a half? I'll be there on Wednesday, so week and a half for me. What is the name of the person at Hot Wheels? Is there any proof at all? Yes, it's marketing. I don't know why people have such a weird issue. If they don't like it as chases, that's fine. The 6 car is a chase. And if you want to go talk to, I'm not going to send you some poor marketing person's name. But yes, it's marketing, design. They decided to do chases. And 6th car is the chase. And some people don't like it, but it is. I don't know why people have such a weird issue with that. You don't have to like it, but it's just, I don't know. It's just a chase. It's a chase. 6th car is a chase. And I don't know why you would think that I would make that up or anybody else would make it up. All right. What is my favorite of which one of this set? We'll talk about it as I open it. Of the Porsche set, chase is nice, but I think it's definitely not that one. I think the wheels on that one. I think it's probably this one, the 1971. That's pretty nice. Speedster's cool too. Calvin says the chases are scalper fuel. Well, yeah, sure. I mean, it does generate interest. I mean, people may not like it, but does the green Porsche stay on the pegs? No, people pick it up if they find it, just like super treasure hunts, just like treasure hunts. Is it a marketing ploy to get people to buy more and search more? Of course it is. That's what treasure hunts are too. That's why everybody does chases. And we can either not care and not buy them, or care and buy them, or, you know, it's just, there's just certain things that I'll like, that I just like. I don't know why we get such strong opinions about it. I do understand. I will say this. I do understand if there's a casting you want and it's very difficult to get, and it's a chase, and being frustrated about that, I get that. But I don't blame Hot Wheels or Mini GT or Tarmac Works or Matchbox or any brand that does chases, because it does, whether we like it or not, generate more interest. So makes people go out and buy or talk about the brand or everything else. There's really no downside to doing chases. People will complain about it, but they'll still look for them. So the joy of the hobby is enjoying little cars regardless of chases. I get what you're saying, Mini Racers, but I also would say the joy of the hobby is whatever you want. If the joy they get is just looking for chases, then that's and they're happy about it, then that's their joy. So so I don't, those that say, oh, it's not, like those that worry about the money and stuff. Well, I don't know why you'd have to. If someone wants to buy and sell, you can't stop them, right? So it's just, we do it how we do it. So, and whether we like it or not, there are definitely a lot of collectors, and it seems like Hot Wheels should put out more product, or Walmart should stock more product, or Target. That's a different opinion, because it does seem like these don't stay on the pegs that long, or on the pegs that long, and it does seem sporadic for these cases to come out. But maybe I'm wrong on that too. That's definitely an issue. All right, let's open some of these up. Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTX. It's the classic Skyline. Do my Lamley cars have chases? Yes, the Outer World did, and the Tarmacs do. All right, let's open this one up. I really like the art on this. 5 cars, no chase. Thank you, Diecast Brazil. Diecast Brazil, if you are in Brazil, you might see me if you're going to... I'm going to be in Brazil this summer. All right, this is nice. Like this casting. Still, I'm not, like I said, I'm not the completest I used to be. JL, I think that's Jimmy Lou. So I'll have to decide whether I'm going to collect this or not. This is a plastic chassis on this one. Let's open the CRX metal chassis on that one. This might be the original cast. Yeah, this is the original casting. When Rio designed this one, he had it in kind of these two pieces, and then he changed it to just one piece for basic. But they still have this one. So this one has the metal chassis. Aaron, what do I think about Matchbox lately? You think they're crushing it? Yeah, there's some really, really good stuff. Yeah, I do think Matchbox is on fire right now. And they've got some other stuff coming that I did the sneak peeks this week. I've got some more coming. This is nice. This I really like. Love the wheels. Diecast Brazil. There'll be news. There'll be information coming about it soon. And JK says he'll never buy from scalpers. That's good. I mean, again, we do it the way we do it. Some people will buy. I think we should support hobby dealers for sure. J-Car, wheel collectors, those types, because they provide. You know, you can buy the cars. They're more expensive. They should be. They should be more expensive than Walmart or Target, but we should support them, and you don't have to go out and look. All right, 1990 or 1968 Mazda Cosmo Sport. Super treasure hunt last year. Super light casting. I like the premium. We've had it, what? Japan Historics. Was it a mail-in or no? It was in Boulevard. Maybe it's a mail-in this year. Underrated casting, but I definitely like it as the premium more with the weight. And this one has the plastic chassis, which you wish it would have the metal one. Can I name a car for an edit? I don't know. Maybe I missed something. Can't wait to see what new Silver Wave series gets teased at Nationals. Corey's been enjoying them. Yeah, I think they're working on their presentation now. I've got a new batch of sneaks, but I might wait to show most of them until after Atlanta, because they probably, some of the sneaks that got sent, I think they want to show in Atlanta, so I'm going to hold off on them. All right, Acura NSX. I think this is the plastic chassis. God, art is so nice. This is the basic version of this casting. They did a premium. Oh, here. They did a premium for car culture in the first year, and they haven't released that one since, with this kind of wider, with a wider stance. Bert says the card art is sweet. I agree. It has the metal. I don't think this has always had a metal wing, so I'm assuming we'll start seeing this casting a little bit more too, that they've modified it. What's the year on this one? Oh, it still says 2007. Maybe it has always had a metal spoiler. Yeah, for those of you saying that the Toyota Starlet might be your favorite, I think I agree with you. That's really, really good art. Yeah, metal chassis, because I think that's all that exists on this one. Color's great. Stripes are great. Wheels are great. Hello, Lamley. I've watched all your Hot Wheels content for years and can't get enough. Thank you. Also, what is your profession? Just diecast? No, I actually have a real job. I have a real job. I guess I could do diecast and call that a real job too, but yes, I have another one that has nothing to do with diecast, and I enjoy doing it. Yeah, this is great. big fan of this one. So we'll move these off to the side, and I think all we got left is vintage racing, but we can hang out a little longer. We can hang out. Cards go here. So yeah, vintage racing. Including the chase. Yeah, vintage. I'm glad they're calling it Vintage Racing Club. I should probably call it that because vintage racing is truly one of the great sets of all time. And this is not that, you know. So all right, let's do the Mercedes. I mean, these are obviously vintage race cars or done as vintage race cars, but not in the way vintage racing is. 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL, nice and clean. 6 car means chase. Metal chassis. So they went with the premium version on this one instead of the plastic. So that's nice. I'll give it that. That's really nice. Camaro and Benz wins it for Reno. Blast Storm. Are the Ferrari rumors true? No, they're not. I know there's a seller who posted something, and I definitely ask every time I get a Ferrari rumor, but no, there's no confirmation that Ferrari is coming back. I have not. I asked, and they're like, no. Be awesome if it did. Like truly. Okay, there's the Mercedes. Be awesome if they did, but because I'd be just as excited. I'm telling you, every time there's a rumor like that, I'm like, I go to Mattel and I'm like, what do you think? What do you think? Is it true? Is it true? Now, granted, they wouldn't tell me. I hear some things, but if it's something they're working on, they're definitely not going to tell me, especially if it's not confirmed, if it's not solidified. There's no reason for me to know or anybody else. This is awesome too, metal chassis on this one. I do like the stripes on this. What's up, Orange Track? Brad's here. Wheels look good on this one. I like that one. Like I said, whether or not I collect it, I don't know. This one would probably go into the collection of the BMW, although it really isn't like the M colors, but it is nice, clean, vintage look for it. Yeah, I think I'll do most of my live feeds on this. Whoever said don't scroll. I guess, does it show up on the shorts feed? I don't know. I like shooting these vertically. I'll always shoot my videos horizontally, the showcases, but a live stream I'll shoot vertically. They're fun. And the studio allows, like, this is easier for the studio. This is nice. Plastic chassis for this one. No rhyme or reason to it, it seems. I mean, it's got to be what's available at the factory, I guess. I don't know, but that one's nice. Let's be honest, this is awful. The casting's okay. I don't like the big wheels in the back. I understand, like, Phil Reelman designed this one, and sometimes he'll go old school, you know, Hot Wheels with the big wheels in the back, which, you know, you can't argue. Like, a lot of us maybe don't like the style, but it's definitely a Hot Wheels style is to do the big wheels in the back. So I'm not going to argue that point, but these wheels do not work. And you know, they make the wheels look good occasionally on the chase. It's okay. But I don't know, these wheels look so cheap. They look like the knockoff wheels you'd find in those cheap knockoff brands. You'll see it like Family Dollar and stuff at times. I don't like this wheel. And it doesn't work here. It just looks, look at that, it just looks cheap. Yeah, the Matchbox definitely is superior. The details are nice, but I just wish they didn't do the big wheels in the back, and I wish they would use just a different wheel. I don't mind the, there's the ID and then there's the basic, but this one just doesn't. This one just doesn't do it. Move that over there. Porsche, yeah. Rhyme or reason, as we showed earlier, this 71 Porsche got the metal chassis. This one did not. Kind of interesting. Crashed recently, found my content and loves it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy doing it. There's always something interesting to show. I'll tell you one thing I love doing is popping into this retro Matchbox, doing the 8-dot stuff. Here. I've been really enjoying featuring those. And here's the Porsche. And I'll continue. I've been kind of accumulating some 8-dot cars, and I'll do a big 8-dot feature here on YouTube soon. And then I've accumulated a bunch of Premiere, some of which I'll open for my own collection, and then others I'll like make available, either give away or sell on Whatnot or both. I feel like this has been kind of a refreshing element, is to add this. I can't do all of the vintage Hot Wheels. I just don't know them as well as I know the Matchbox, so I'll do more current Hot Wheels, but you never know. And I might go into the golden age of Matchbox, like 2000, 2008, because it's been fun for people who are maybe not familiar with some of this stuff to get familiar with them. And I've heard from a ton of you who have been enjoying even like going out and finding some of these older Matchbox cars, and it can bleed into Hot Wheels and other brands. And if you think how obsessed we are about whatever new stuff is coming out, think about a great example, all these Ferrari rumors, right? Everyone getting crazy. They're going to do this and they're going to do that if they get the Ferrari license back. Sure, if they get the Ferrari license back, it'll be very exciting. But think about all the cool Ferraris from the past that you could go back and get, that Matchbox did and Hot Wheels did and other brands. And so like going backwards is really, really fun. And I think we need to emphasize that more. At least someone like me who has a decent audience, we should emphasize that. And there's Corey C with the obligatory When of the Drag Street Demons video coming out. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. Let me show you something. It's made its way to the top of this little storage stuff that I've done. So I've got a ton of stuff in these 2 bins, and there they are. My huge bin full of drag strip demons. So you can see stuff that I'm waiting to do, like Mini GT. I've got some stuff. There's all those sneaks that we did with Hot Wheels. They'll be going back to Atlanta. So I showed those, and they're going back to the Hot Wheels team. And this is how they come. So that's how I'm going to carry them back to Atlanta. So anyway, there they are. I won't get it done before Atlanta, but those aren't drag strip demons. But this whole bin is full of drag strip demons, both years. So it will actually happen. It will actually happen. It's been a year plus since I said I was going to do those, right? So, all right, let's open a Chase. There we go. 67 Camaro. This may be the best car of this set, too. 6th. Rip them now. The only reason I haven't done it, Brad, is because I'm like, I got to give them their due and like know which ones are fully licensed, and I just like, it's a lot of work, and but I will give them proper attention. The full set's going to get opened. So super excited. Looking at the others. All right, let's open it up. People find this at what, 7-Eleven? Art's nice, but here we go. Edelbrook's nice. It's a nice livery. Done. Yeah, this will go into my pile of randoms. I will sign these cards, and then when you go to a Whatnot show, because I get asked for autographs and it's getting too hard for me to sign. And I mean, it's flattering that folks ask for autographs. And I thought, instead of just signing some random card that I have nothing to do with, I'm going to start signing the cards from features that I've done. So this actual card I'll sign, and then I'll put in a pile. And then on Whatnot shows, you could go and snag one of these, and I'll pick them at random and send you. So you get the autograph, but you'll get it on something that actually is relevant to Lamley, which is a card that I ripped open. So this will be in the pile. And so someone will get it when we do a Whatnot stream. Here it is. This is nice. Opening hood version 2. '84. Nice click. This is a nice one. I might have to put this one in the collection. What did Paul ask? Any idea what the Matchbox Super Chase production numbers are? The Range Rover Super Rare. I do know they're rare. I don't know the numbers. And you could tell me they make 100, or you could tell me they make 20 million, and I wouldn't know, because I wouldn't have anything to compare that to. I don't know how, what the production numbers of any Matchbox or Hot Wheels is, other than the RLCs that they actually number. But even the Matchbox team will tell you that moving parts Super Chases are super, super rare. They don't send them to me to showcase. If you've noticed, I think I've showcased one. I don't have any more than that. I have one Mercedes-Benz, nothing else. Camaro's awesome. So I don't get them. I have to find them, and I have not found them. I've never seen them on the pegs. Looking at your comments here. Okay, so here we're at. Where we're at. Let's see. I'm gonna move this. Cards. I got a big stack of cards. Porsche. There's Vintage Racing. Here's what is it called? Vintage or whatever. J Imports. Get the Wagons in here. What retailer do I hunt most often? That's a good question. I don't hunt that often. Some people think I do, because if I have success, I film it and I put it on a short. But I actually only hunt I don't hunt in Salt Lake City. I don't have time. But when there we go. There's all the cars. When I'm working in rural markets, I will pop into, if there's a Walmart in a town, I'll pop in there. I'll pop into a Dollar General. I'll pop into a Dollar Tree. I've had some success at Dollar Tree, finding supers and stuff, but obviously they don't have premiums there. So, most of the rural markets I go to don't have Targets. I do shop at Target a lot, so if I'm in a Target, I'll obviously look. But I haven't seen much of late, so. All right, let's see. Can I show the BMW again? This one, sure. It's a nice one. What else? What else do you guys want to see? I've got cars here. I do have some cars to the side of me that if I can get them out, I'll show them. But looking back here, waiting for the 90 series to drop. Do I own a General Lee? No. From Dukes of Hazzard, no. I know there's vintage ones, but no, I'm not terribly interested in those. Volvo Wagon for K. Nahamos. Volvo Wagon and Porsche GT4. Agree. GT4 is okay. I'm not a big fan of that one, actually. Missed the Super Fiat by 30 seconds the other day. Walked in as another collector was pulling it from the display. Walmart just said, been there. Been there. I think the last time I was super close to someone, I walked in and someone had the Leno set, black Lamborghini, and I probably missed it by 20 seconds. But that was okay. Does the Chase Camaro have rubber tires? No, I don't. None of these Silver Series will have rubber tires. They'll have these wheels that they've made specifically for these sets. So it's plastic tires, plastic wheels. Here, we'll do this. Let's see. Hold on. Might as well keep working. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. So I'm going to start storing these for the year, and then at the end of the year, I'll either put them in my collection or get rid of them. So let's do Porsche. No, let's see. What was the first set? Wagons. So where are they? I promise you, I'm going to bump this, and they're all going to fall, and they're going to chip up everything. Wagons, wagons, wagons. So the wagon set for me, the best is the Audi. That's the Audi wins for me. Next one we'll do Porsche. Orange wins for me on that one. Let's see here. Blaststorm, get rid of them. Yeah, I'll decide whether they're going to go into my loose car collection or I'll find other ways to get rid of them. Either give them away or sell some. I don't know yet. Find out. Hot Wheels finally going to have a lowrider set in the series they call Car Culture. Reno, I'd love for them to do it. I would have to have 5 castings that they could use for that premium. They'd have to develop some castings, I think, unless they, because I don't, they have some lowrider castings that are kind of old. It would be nice if they did some new ones. These I'm going to keep in these cases that you're asking if I'm displaying. I won't display these, but I display the Car Culture. That reminds me, some people were wondering the Advan Skyline, they were kind of like, they were annoyed that it wasn't Spectre Flame. I'll give you another way to think about it. That casting with the opening parts, there's no place for them to do an Advan version in retail. That casting can't be sold in retail. It has to be sold in RLC because of the price point. They don't have any line that would be a $15 or $20 car, so they have to sell it on RLC. So you're going to see cars sold on the RLC, Mattel Creations, that won't be Spectre Flame, but those castings, because they've been made specially for that, the price point, they can't sell them in Car Culture. They can't. It's too expensive. So you wouldn't see it in premium. It has to be only through the direct to consumer. So you won't always see Spectre Flame cars. It's about the casting that's developed. If they could, they would do it. Maybe they'll do the other versions. It's just something that I saw a lot of people complaining that they didn't have Spectre Flame. Well, they couldn't do an Advan version on that casting without selling it direct to consumer. So it's just something to think about. Maybe it is Spectre Flame True Black Orange Track, and that's, you would know better than me. But even those who, because it doesn't, I don't see much difference between that and other Advans. But the only, they did the Golf 510. That one I think had the opening head. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, this is the Japanese set. Store that away. This is your winner for that one right there. Next collection purge stream. Hot Wheels is done. I purged it. The cars are gone. The final cars that were purchased on Tuesday the packing is finishing today, or actually over the weekend, by my team, aka my daughter, and so they're going out, and then I will probably be doing a Matchbox purge, but not for a while. Probably not until summertime. Here's the vintage racing club cars. I actually think this is the winner, the Chase. Well, Escape 150. The Advan Nissan was an ugly car. I passed on that piece of garbage. Well, let's all congratulate Escape 150 for passing on that piece of garbage. We'll give him a nice clap. Good for you. Good for you. All right. Black wagon doesn't fit. Yeah, sometimes you got to put them in like that because they're a little too long, but they do fit. So. Bear Pig, I got a bit of my money. Yes, I did. Do I think Hot Wheels will make a Land Rover Defender called Wolf? I don't know. The 67 Camaro is beautiful. Does the Chase have a metal base? Yes, this one does. What was the other one? Porsche does not. That's plastic. I think. No, maybe it's... sometimes you just can't tell. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's plastic. Will they ever do the Louis Vuitton from Too Fast, Too Furious? If they have the license, they will, I would think. Still waiting for Rolls-Royce license. I think Mattel would love to have the Rolls-Royce license, but it's a hard one to get. I know Matchbox a few years ago tried to get it, and there was even talk of them. I think they were working on a casting, and then it didn't ever come to fruition. So... touch it against my cheek. I don't care that much. Which cheek is the question. Pamela. Quando ti do di soldi per la macchinina rossa? When... the rose, I'm trying to remember, see which one I'm trying to translate. Pamela speaks Italiano, and we're happy to have her here. I think Matchbox should do Real Riders because they would do it better. Oh, do Rolls Royce. Matchbox should do a Studebaker before Rolls. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to. I think Hot Wheels Premium Basic has done some great stuff. I'll be happy if any Matchbox. I mean, if Mattel got the Rolls-Royce license, you would see Rolls-Royce coming from Matchbox and Hot Wheels Premium Basic. You'd know that. So I think we could all be pretty sure we would see that. Paulo, we talked about, there's only rumors about Ferrari. I asked and I was told no about Ferrari. So I think someone is enjoying the attention they're getting for spurring those rumors, is probably the best way to put it. So, because you get a lot of followers if you say Ferrari's coming. I hope it is. It'd be so awesome to see Hot Wheels get Ferrari back. So, if Ferrari ever comes back to Hot Wheels, will it diminish the value of the current stock? It could, but the better thing would be that Hot Wheels is making new Ferraris. So I think we all win. Have I been to Mattel headquarters in California? Yep, several times. It's been nice. I've been there for Matchbox and I've been there for Hot Wheels. I'll probably be back there again soon. Do I collect any other niche brands? I cleaned up my office today and I actually have access to that if you want to see it. There it is. The yacht. Still don't know what the value of this thing would be, but I sure love having it. Can you buy the stuff you cannot find at the headquarters? No, they don't. They have the Mattel store, but it's not. That's just the retail store. Like they have Barbie and Hot Wheels and stuff. Headquarters, no, you have to go in. It's there. To go into the headquarters, you have to be invited. You can't just walk in. You have to sign a bunch of stuff that what you see you can't share. Because you might be walking through and you might see some boards on the wall of, you know, future designs and things like that. And you have to sign an agreement that anything you see, you know, no pictures, can't have your phone out, because of obviously it's their intellectual property. And so obviously that's just something. So no, if if I was going in there to film, they would watch me very closely. They would set up in a place where there would be nothing in the background. We would film, and then I would put all that stuff away, and they would make sure it was all put away. All that kind of stuff. So what year did I live in Brazil? I was there in the mid-90s. Vintage race cars are so close. Yeah, the AR CUDA. I just got that Team Transport, so I'll do a showcase on that. Bert appreciates the Lamley contribution. I appreciate it, guys. I enjoy doing this, and it always makes me happy that you guys like it too. TLV Purge. You know, Bucar, that's an interesting one, because right now, no, I'm holding on to that collection because I don't feel like I've given it its proper due. And so I am still holding on to those and finding a way to organize it so I could do some really good showcases going back into time on some of the TLV stuff. So, how to tell if the base is metal or plastic? The production code is printed plastic. Okay, good. I'll look at that, Ryan. Thank you. What type of Hot Wheels? You can find, I think you can find any Hot Wheels that you would find at any other store. Basic, premium, that stuff. But people go there and buy from there too. They, the same people that would go and snag everything from a Walmart will go to the Mattel store and snag all that stuff too. So, where can you contact me, Reconquista? I'm probably 10,000 messages behind on Instagram DMs. For those of you who have ever tried to message me, I try and respond, but I'm thousands behind. And you could, Facebook, I got too many there that I don't see. You can ask me here. Do I have the original Vintage Racing series? Yep, right there. Let's see, where am I here? Sorry. To there. Envious of my collection. You know, it's taken, I've been doing it for years and years and years. Do I have any Hot Wheels? Hold on a second, guys.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Hot Wheels make the Kia K5, like the Stinger. Do I have Tomica? I have Tomica Limited Vintage, but I don't have very many Tomica. I actually filmed a short on some Tomica cars today. I'll post that later. Friend NM Diecast sent me a cool set of 4 Godzilla Skylines by Tomica, and I did a little feature on them. Do I know if Hot Wheels will come out with a new 510 two-door sedan since they did the 2 wagons lately? I don't know. It's a good question. It's a good question. All right. Anything else you guys want to see? I'm going to head on out here in a minute because we're at 60 minutes. These live streams are fun, but and I've done a lot of work today, and it's probably time for me to move on. But can we get a semi-truck video soon? I've done some shorts, and I'll show you. Like, I've got these here. I've been holding on to these, and I wanted to do some other truck stuff, and I just got, where are they? Yeah, I've got these containers that I want to showcase. I might do them on shorts. I'm not sure yet. So here, guys, I'll go a little bit slower. You guys can get a little treat. I'll show those containers again. And then there's these. Okay. I'm going to get going. All right, guys, I've got some Mini GT I want to open up. I will do that on a live stream soon or something, or I'll do something else. I got some TLV stuff to do. And I have some videos that are some showcases that I need to film, and unboxing I need to do too. And then I would join me a week from today. I'm doing the pre-convention whatnot show where I'm going to be selling and giving away a bunch of cool convention cars. And I should be doing a showcase this week of my top 5 or 10 convention cars before Nationals. So that should be pretty fun too. All right, I'm going to head on out. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye.